in Bible Today, you are going to be reading the very end of the book of Deuteronomy and the very beginning of the book of Joshua. At the end of Deuteronomy, Moses dies. Now, while we know that Moses wrote the vast majority of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, the very last part where he dies, we know that someone else, very likely Joshua, wrote that part in, okay? Also, we're going to see that Moses cared about who's going to keep leading God's people. He didn't just sort of say, okay, I'm done, see ya. He made sure that the new leader was going to be someone who loved God and would follow him. And then, of course, the new leader is Joshua, in case you didn't already know that from the title of the book that was after Deuteronomy. You're going to read the first 9 verses in Joshua. Now, Joshua got some advice from God. Stronger than advice. He got some instructions from God. But there was one main instruction that keeps coming up. In the Bible, when they were writing it by hand, they couldn't make the text bold, like make the letters really thick. Or they couldn't put the underline under it. They could italicize, sort of make the word slanty to make it stand out. When something was important, they had to write it over and over. So when we see words or phrases repeated in the Bible, we know that those are really important words or phrases. So in this little section in Joshua, you are going to see 4 words that are repeated, I believe, 3 times, okay? Pay really close attention for those words. And then you're going to be writing a letter of congratulations and advice to Joshua. So you're going to pretend that you're Joshua's friend. You want to encourage him with a note. So you're going to write a little letter. Now let's remember, when we start a letter, we start with dear so-and-so. So we'll say dear, and you're writing to Joshua. And then we do a comma. And then you're going to write your advice. So da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's the one thing. Those 4 words that repeated 4 times or 3 times in Joshua 1:1-9 that just keep coming over and over and over, include that somewhere in your letter, okay? Make sure that I see that you noticed what those important instructions were. Okay, so there's the important instructions, great. And then at the end of our letter, we can write from, and then another comma, and then you sign it with your own name. So I'll sign it Mrs. Wyant. Lovely. If you want to get creative and choose a name that you think would come from the Bible, go ahead. I don't think there were any Mrs. Wyants in the Bible. There was a Rebecca, though. Luke would be obviously a really great Bible name. I'm going through the class now. We don't have a lot of Bible names in our class. Jordan is a country and a river, so you could probably go with that. Bethel is a place in the Bible. So you choose. If you want to keep your own name or if you maybe want to give yourself a pretend Bible name, have fun with that. Hand that in on our Google Classroom, the place where you hand everything in, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.